Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing amazing today. In this video, we're diving into the latest updates about Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos. You don't want to miss this. So make sure to stay tuned till the end, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. The studio lights were dimmer than usual that morning. The familiar laughter that usually filled the Live with Kelly and Mark stage seemed replaced by an uneasy silence. Fans watching from home could sense it immediately. Something wasn't right. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, the couple known for their charm, humor, and undeniable chemistry, walked onto the set hand in hand. But this time, there were no jokes, no light banter, only heartbreak. Kelly's eyes glistened with tears before a single word left her mouth. She took a deep breath, her voice trembling as she looked at Mark beside her. "We wanted to take a moment to share something very personal with all of you," she began softly. "It's been one of the hardest weeks of our lives." Mark, usually the pillar of calm and strength, nodded, his jaw tightening as he struggled to keep his composure. "Our family is going through something unimaginable," he said quietly. "We lost someone very dear to us." The words hung heavy in the air. Kelly wiped her tears, her voice breaking as she continued. "Our beloved family member, who has been with us for so many years, passed away peacefully surrounded by love." For a moment, the world seemed to stop. The emotion in her voice revealed everything words couldn't. It was soon revealed that the loss they were speaking about was their cherished dog, Chewy, the small loyal companion who had been a constant presence in their lives for over a decade. To anyone who has ever loved a pet, it wasn't just a dog, Chewy was family. Kelly and Mark had often shared stories about Chewy over the years. The little dog who barked during their home broadcasts, who cuddled up on the couch during family movie nights, and who greeted their kids every morning with boundless joy. Chewy had been part of their journey from their kids' teenage years to adulthood, quietly marking each milestone with unconditional love. As Kelly spoke about him, her tears flowed freely. "Chewy was with us through everything. The ups, the downs, the laughter, and the chaos. He was always there, wagging his tail, reminding us that love doesn't have to speak to be felt." Mark reached over, placing his hand over hers. His own voice cracked. "You don't realize how much of your daily life revolves around them until they're gone." The sound of little paws running through the house, the way he'd tilt his head when he heard our voices on TV. It's those small things that stay with you. The audience, many of whom were tearing up themselves, remained silent. Kelly and Mark's grief was raw, unfiltered, and deeply human. In a world where celebrities often hide behind perfect smiles and polished appearances, this moment of vulnerability reminded everyone that pain touches all hearts the same way. Kelly went on to share a few memories that made everyone smile through their tears. Chewy loved food more than anything. He would somehow know when pizza was coming before anyone else did, and he had this way of sitting right in front of the oven, like he was supervising dinner. She laughed softly, the kind of laugh that carries the weight of grief. "He made us laugh every single day." Mark nodded. "He wasn't just a pet. He was a part of our home's heartbeat. It feels quieter now." As they continued, Kelly spoke about the lessons their furry friend had taught them. "Animals have this incredible ability to love without judgment. Chewy taught us about patience, forgiveness, and the kind of loyalty you can't find anywhere else. Losing him hurts more than we can put into words, but we're grateful for every single day we had with him." The couple then shared a photo montage, moments of pure joy frozen in time. Chewy dressed in little sweaters. Chewy curled up on the couch next to Mark during football games. Chewy being held by Kelly in the backyard, his tiny face full of life. The studio fell into a hush as the screen faded to black, replaced only by the words, "Forever in our hearts." What made the moment even more touching was the way the audience and fans responded. Within hours, social media was flooded with heartfelt messages. Fans shared pictures of their own pets, writing messages of love and empathy to Kelly and Mark. The hashtag #RunFreeChewy began trending, a testament to how deeply the couple's vulnerability resonated with people everywhere. Kelly later wrote on Instagram, "He gave us nothing but love, every single day. Rest easy, our sweet boy." The post was met with an outpouring of condolences, not only from fans but from friends and celebrities who knew how much Chewy meant to the family. For those who followed Kelly and Mark's journey, From their early acting days to co-hosting one of America's most beloved morning shows, this loss felt strangely personal. They had let viewers into their lives for decades, sharing laughter, milestones, and even hardships. This was another chapter, a painful one, but also one that showed the strength of their bond. In the days that followed, Kelly spoke briefly about grief during another episode. "Loss has a way of reminding us what really matters," she said thoughtfully. "We spend so much time rushing through life that we forget to just be, to hold on to the ones we love a little tighter. If there's anything this has taught us, it's to appreciate those small, ordinary moments, because one day, they'll be the ones you miss the most." Mark, sitting beside her, added quietly, "It's okay to be sad. It's okay to cry. It means you love deeply. And that's what makes life beautiful, the love we give and the love we receive." The audience erupted in gentle applause, not because they were entertained, but because they were moved. Kelly and Mark's story wasn't just about losing a pet. It was about love, family, and the painful but inevitable truth of saying goodbye. Their openness gave comfort to countless viewers who had experienced the same kind of heartbreak, reminding everyone that grief is the price we pay for love, and it's a price worth paying. As the show ended that day, Kelly looked toward the camera, her voice soft but steady. "For anyone who's lost someone, furry or human, please know you're not alone. The love doesn't end. It just changes form." Mark placed an arm around her, and for a brief moment, they sat in silence, two people holding onto each other, their hearts heavy but full of gratitude for the life and love they had shared. In that stillness, something powerful was felt, a reminder that even through the pain of goodbye, love endures. It lingers in the memories, in the laughter, in the quiet corners of home where a little dog once slept. And though tears streamed that morning, they weren't just tears of loss. They were tears of love, of remembrance, and of the unbreakable bond that makes a family truly whole. The days following Chewy's passing were painfully quiet in the Ripa Consuelos household. The familiar sounds that once filled their mornings, the soft patter of paws against the hardwood floor, the jingling of Chewy's collar, the cheerful barking whenever the front door opened, were replaced by a stillness that felt almost unbearable. Kelly later shared, during an emotional segment on Live, that even simple routines now carried a strange emptiness. "Every morning, I still find myself waiting to hear him," she said softly, glancing down at her hands. "I'll be making coffee, and I'll think, 'Where's Chewy?' Then I'd remember. It's like my heart forgets before my head catches up." Mark nodded quietly beside her. "It's amazing how much presence one small soul can have," he said. "The house doesn't sound the same without him. It's quieter, but not in a peaceful way, more like something's missing." Their three children, Michael, Lola, and Joaquin, flew home that weekend to be with their parents. Though all grown and busy with their own lives, they knew how much Chewy meant to the family. "We grew up with him," Lola said, her eyes welling up. "He was there for every milestone, our birthdays, holidays, even the times we were sad or stressed. He just knew when to curl up beside us and make it better." Together, the family decided to hold a small private ceremony in their backyard, the same place where Chewy had spent countless afternoons chasing butterflies and basking in the sun. Kelly arranged a small table with candles and framed photos, each one capturing a moment of pure joy. There was Chewy as a puppy, tiny enough to fit in the palm of Mark's hand. Another of him sitting proudly by the Christmas tree, wrapped in twinkling lights. Stay tuned for all the updates about Kelly Ripa. We are the first to publish all the information about Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, so stay with us to get all the latest updates. And stay tuned to our USA Daily Drop for all updates.